Alright, so in today's video, we'll be creating a very simple gadget flyer design, which is this one. So I generated this image with Gemini. I saw the inspiration somewhere. So the inspiration I saw was that the lady was sliding down through lipstick or something like that. So you can still see that there is still some lip gloss here because of my prompt. So we'll be creating this design and I was like, okay, this lady is sliding down through lipstick, makeups, and all the rest. Why not turn it into gadgets? I'm designing for a gadget brand, and since she's going to be sliding through the gadget, I just thought of a content that will match it for a new moon design slide into quality gadget. That's how you get ideas as designers. I was just going through Pinterest. I did not have anything in mind for a newborn design, but I wanted to create something that would stand out. So I just had to feed my head first with images and other designs, and then I got this idea. So let's go right into it. So now the prompt for this image has been dropped in the prompt PDF that I will send after this video. And then you just go in and generate your own image. So I've saved you the stress for typing in all that, but you are free to do whatever freestyle, but this is what we are creating. And this is my empty page, and this is just a white plain background that I normally use for this brand design. So I'm going to be locking it. So for those that are seeing Canva for the first time, this is my Canva interface. This is called Canva. And here in Canva, I create design. So if you are using Canva for the first time, some things might be quite confusing, but stick with me. Just watch my mouse, where it goes and where it does not go. And now again, this is a desktop view. So if you are using your smartphone, it's going to be quite different from the desktop view, but everything is still the same. So let's bring in our image. So this is the image here. I've edited it so it's looking sharp and clean. So now instead of using this image, I generated a lot. Let's go with this one instead. Let's try something new. So I'm going to bring this into Canva. Now I want you to notice something again. Her hand here is not full. The view of her hand is not in the full frame. So I think that was why I mostly went for that other one instead of this one. But with Canva, I can do a little magic. So, but if you are not using Canva Pro, I'm using Canva Pro. That's why I can do this magic I'm about to create. But if you're not using Canva Pro, please, when generating your own image, make sure the full body is in the frame so that you don't, come up with this kind of situation. You can decide to put it like this for it to just flow. Just put it like this. It can still serve you, but I would love for a hand to be visible. So for that, I'm just going to come here and come to my edit here and tap on see all. So I want to expand the image. So I'm going to tap on 1.1 ratio and tap on expand. So this magic expand will expand the image, add some elements to your image. But the important thing I want in this image is just the arm. So you can see, let me see how the arm, ooh, it's not even smooth. So let's see this one. That's one thing with AI or even generating images with Canva, because if I take this to Gemini, it's going to give me a very wonderful result. So since these results are quite bad, I'm not going to use any of them. So I'm just going to put our image to this place. I just want to try something new. So let's remove the background because oops. It goes with all the phone. All our gadgets is gone. Alright, so I'm going to take that back. So instead of removing the background, I'll come to edit again, tap on see all, and I'll come to my magic grab. So I'm going to grab the gadgets that I want so that it doesn't go off. I'll just pick everything. This is going to take a little while, but let's see how much we can grab. Right. Now I see why I used the other image. I think this image was very stressful. Bro, I'm already tired. Oh my god. There's something new is very expensive. Oh boy. Alright, so I think I've grabbed almost all the gadgets here. Yeah, I'm going to finish what I started. Right. Alright, so going to tap on the grab here and see how much we can grab. Alright, so wow, that's nice. Okay, so this is what we were able to get. So you can see she's sliding off. But now you can see that there is a mark, a sharp mark here. This gadget here, you can see a very sharp line. Compared to this, there is no sharp line. The whole gadget is just wearing a slopey pattern. So now what are we going to do here? We have to blend that sharp area into the background. So I'm going to come down. In your phone, you can go to your apps and then search for Blender. So you tap on Image Blender and come to Fade. So I'll be using the radical on to just blend that side alone. So if you're using the radical, you have to be careful so you don't blend the head or blend it too much. I would love for her sneakers to show, but I don't want her head to be blended. Alright, so let's see this one. Save, and let's see the outcome. This is fair enough, but the image is still blending. It's not giving this vibe where the image is the emphasis here and everything. This one is just going into the background. You can decide to leave this or just zoom in. You can decide to leave it this way. It's still fitting perfectly. So I'm going to tap on fade again. So this time I'm using linear. So I'm just pulling it down. Oh boy, linear is making everything worse. Let's look at this. It's still blended. Alright, yes, still gives us that. So now I'm going to bring in our text. I'm going to come to text here, add heading, and just write quality gadgets. Change the color to the brand's color and just write quality. And here gadgets. So here I'm going to reduce the text, the line spacing. Alright, so I want to change the gadgets to black. So I'm going to highlight this gadget here, come to the color and change it to black. Alright, so now we are getting into it. So now the next thing is the font I use for this gadget, Glicker. Okay, so I'm going to come here, come to my font here, tap on it, and I'm going to search for the font. I was supposed to search for it. This is it, not bold. Yeah, and I'm going to reduce it. So instead of black, this gadget should be blue. That's the two brand color. Alright, so I'm going to bring this down and then what else did I put here? So I said slide into quality gadgets this month of June. Alright, so I'm going to come to my text again, bring in a smaller body text and I'm going to come to the top, right, slide in. Alright, so change the font again, come to Canva Sans and just change the font to Montserrat and then give it this Italian feel. Italian or italics, whatever that is. Or what is it? Giving it that slide feeling. Alright, slide into quality gadgets this month of June. Yeah. So I will reduce this and I'm going to highlight my June to be thicker. Change the color and so I'm going to pull it down a bit. Alright, so we're getting there and then happy new month. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this and then just write happy new, sorry. Alright, so if this is your first time in Canva and this is all looking very confusing, my course is coming up with Canva and AI where I get to explain every month details, break down everything for you in details. But if you're a designer already, the course still going to help you how to create images and think in a creative way using AI. Also, there will also be videos on how to generate images, how to generate quality videos for brands, their products using AI. I'm going to be explain everything in detail in my course coming up after this class. So you don't want to miss it. But for beginner, as you know, as a designer, you're just starting out with Canva, you're already a designer, you want to be more creative with AI and videos, this course is for you. Let's get back into this. So now we have our happy new month, and the only detail here is just bring in send all others. So to do that, elements, come to your element. Under your element, you find your shape and you tap on your square. Change the color from here to this one. So now you can use any color you want, but if you want to use this particular color I'm using, you can just use the color code. Hold on. What the heck is this design? Alright. So you can just use the color code, which is F27203. That is if you're interested in using this color code I'm using. Alright, let's get into it. And then the corners. Alright, so like I said, we are doing something new. So I can actually add gradients to this. So coming to the color, instead of solid color, I can add a gradient. So now blue, just going to add it to it. It's a free word, I can do anything I want. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to zoom in for you to see how it looks like. Okay, alright. So I'm going to tap on this, duplicate, bring it down here and change its color to white and type in send all others. Send all others. Send all other. Zero or others. Alright, so I'm going to put this all in capital letter and I will reduce the size a bit. So I don't want it to be bold. Remove it from being bold. And yep, we got our design. So to edit this image a bit, let's come to edit and come to adjust. So I'm going to brighten it, increase the contrast, add some vibrance, add some saturation for the color to come out, add some sharpness. So you see the image is alive a bit. Now we have our image, our design is ready. You can add any other thing that I want to. I usually add this blue gradient to give it the blue vibe for the brand. This is the brand color. You can add any other thing you want. So I just add it there. Just add that bluish vibe to it. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is to add the contact details. If you are designing for another brand, you can decide to add the contact details if you want. So I can just simply group this and just bring it down, or I can just bring in the shape, duplicate my shape and just add their phone numbers and all the rest here, and then our design will be ready. So this is our gadget design ready, simple and short. Not too much drama, just the image alone will speak. You can see that this image and the text goes together. Image speaks a lot in design. That's why you don't want to miss this course, Canva and AI, that is coming out for videos, for creativity, and for image. Also, I'll be dropping my secret prompts on how to get crispy, clear images in this Canva, showing you all my editing tools, how I edit image to make them very sharp, like this one here, very clean and sharp. In this course, you don't want to miss it. So now all we need to do is to tap on share and download this flyer, and we are done with it. So I'll be expecting yours in the group. And if you are yet to join the Canva and AI channel, please join in the link with the WhatsApp group. So there I'll be putting out Canva and AI updates, and I'll be letting you know when the course is coming out. You will get all this information in the channel. See you later.